Takes a while for it to load up. There we go. So I think it's been more than 9 days since the last time I played this. It's currently September 10th. It's actually just about to become 10:12 p.m. And you know, last time I said, unless I, don't play this game for 9 days, then I won't be able to get as many ancient cores as I need. Well, I'm positive more than 9 days has passed. I actually didn't check. And in terms of my ancient cores, ooh. Yeah, I'll be honest, I totally forgot to get these on several days. You know, it felt less important than the giant ancient core, so I didn't put as much effort in as I did. And that was my bad. I only got a few. It's better than nothing, but not as great as if I actually did it every single day. So since the last time, of course, I used my amiibos. I got some stuff I don't need. I actually maxed out on apples. Never mind the meat. I actually maxed out on apples. And the moment I maxed out, it started raining, so I couldn't cook them to sell. So I just had to come in here to sell them on their own. I sold 50 of them. I ended up only getting 150 rupees from it. So I don't expect anyone to watch this one as well. All my friends are, well, they don't have much interest for this game anymore. That's fine. All my friends are, like, every single night for the past little while. They've been in our group chat, like, in the voice calls, and they've been playing Valorant, like, every single night. These guys are, like, addicted to that game. There's, like, a new map there. I don't remember the name. Was it Fracture? As of me playing this, the map is brand new. Oh, there goes my dogs. The moment I saw the map for the new map, I was like, why does the map kind of look like a Pokeball? Yeah, my dogs just have to bark every time I'm doing this. There you go, there's some good money. So let's see, what's on the agenda for tonight? I got a couple things I want to talk about. So we're gonna collect the rest, hopefully, collect the rest of the materials that we need. And then next time should be the last video, or stream, that I do that is solely on collecting materials for upgrading pieces of armor. It's taken me way too long. You know, way longer than expected. I thought I would do all the mini bosses in at least 3. That actually took me 5. And this one, like upgrading all armors, part of what took so long was me using all my amiibos. Like, I showed it off twice. And the first time, it was, let's be honest, a complete waste of time because I didn't even get what I needed. Where's Beetle? Yo, Beetle, give me some good news. Tell me you have some new inventory in stock. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. Aw, you don't even have it. Alright. So I'm going to recharge my Master Sword first. I really should have written down everything I have to say, because it's been a while, and quite a bit of stuff has happened. I really should have written stuff down. Watch I forget to say a bunch of stuff. That's usually how this stuff works. The moment I sit down and actually do this, excuse me, like, I just forget everything. Alright, of course I'm gonna save my game right before I recharge the sword, because the game has crashed twice now. By the way, I'm using one of my Joy-Cons that is not as broken as the one I've been usually using. Like, at least the analog stick can be pushed down. But this one, yeah, I dropped it, and the analog stick is a little bit broken. I currently have Joy-Con drift on both sides. On one side, on the left side, it drifts to the left, so Link will move to the left occasionally. And on my right one, it drifts down. So yippee for that. So we're gonna go to the desert because we need yellow Lizalfo's tails. I can't believe I'm doing one of these solely, well not solely, but mostly hunting for yellow tails. So, what stories what has happened lately? So why didn't I play this for such a long time? I was going to, but I kept on getting delayed after delayed. Stuff kept on coming up. Of course, I had other games to play as well. So give me my sand boots. Sand boots. Temperatures looking pretty hot. Actually, no, it's getting colder. Because it's about to turn to night. You don't see this outfit combination often. So what I need is yellow tails. So I'm gonna need stasis to see where some of these suckers are camouflaging at. So since I got this on my mind, I'll give you guys an update to my shiny hunting. So once again, I don't remember what the last one was. I got shiny Pheromosa. I know I didn't mention that last time because I hadn't gotten it since last time. So shiny Pheromosa, that took me 6 days. I don't remember if I gave a Nihilego and a Buzzwole update. But you know what, let's say I did. Look at that Joy-Con drifting downwards. So I finally got shiny Pheromosa. That joint took me 6 days. Look at this Joy-Con drift. Oh, my sword's not equipped. Oops. At least this drift is a little bit forgivable because it is a broken controller. That's not... You're no yellow. You're no yellow Lizalfos. Huh, why is it not turning backwards? Are any of you guys yellow? Matter of fact, I need this. Blue. Blue. I don't need either of you. What's you? Another blue one. So I got shiny Pheromosa. That was considered easy for Ultra Beast. And then, you know, I started hunting Xurkitree. I expected it to be a long hunt, because Xurkitree is said to be... That's a fire breath. What's one of those doing out here? Thanks for just lying there. Well, I don't need red ones anymore. Jeez, remember what I keep saying? When you're looking for something specific in a game and it just doesn't seem to give it to you? There. Did I get it? Did that count? Yeah. Sure, whatever. Shoot. How do I do this again? I go to album, compendium. Target with sensor, yes. I don't use the compendium often, so I often forget how to do that. Alright, now we can do this. Damn, 5 hits. How many do we need? 30 of these? I don't remember. Or is it like 20? Well, there's none around this area, so that's great. But anyway, shiny Xurkitree actually took me a single day. I got it the next day. I got no phases in between. Well, this isn't helpful at all. I suppose I just have to walk around. I just have to walk around and maybe some of them will ambush me in the sand. Because that's not one, otherwise the sensor would be beeping. So I got Chinese circuitry. So last night, as I was playing Valorant with some of my friends, I was going to play this yesterday night, but then aside from me playing Valorant, other reasons made me not. You're no yellow, you're a red. So as I was playing, well, before I started playing, I got this really, really good solo path for Celesteela. Celesteela is weak to fire and electric, and in this game, hunting it, it just had to have Earthquake. You know, super effective against the two types it's weak against. And to make it worse, this thing has Smackdown. So even if I bring fire, like flying types, fire flying like Talonflame, it gets Smackdown and still be affected by Earthquake. So in my solo path, actually, the rest of the team had, well, weren't as affected by Earthquake. And what I had was, well, what I picked was a Manectric. That was decent enough if I brought it in. Ah, you. But on my way to Celesteela, there was a Magneton. And Magneton has Magnet Rise, which could, you know, basically levitate, so Earthquake wouldn't have any effect. So that's what I did. Damn, you rushed forward. This is a dangerous place for me to be at, especially since I'm only hunting yellow tails. Where'd that Octorok go? Where did it go? Oh boy. So yeah, I resetted the game to keep the path. And like 9 or 10 runs later, I got Shiny Celesteela. That was the third time I actually got 2 shinies in a single day. Look at this, how crazy this Joy-Con drift is. You're not yellow, you're red. Why is there so many reds? I should have just done this last time. I'm getting more reds than I am yellows. Oh, come on. The one I was going for despawned. You know what? I'm gonna go to a different location on the desert. So let me think. We only need yellowtails, we need swift violets, we need smotherwing butterflies. Wasn't there one more I needed aside from star fragments? Whoa, a red rupee. I didn't expect that. Why are there wolves out in the desert? I guess there's fruit for it to eat. And peppers. Look at this drift. Like, really? All the way down. Is there perhaps a place I could buy the yellowtails from? Okay, there has to be a place where a lot of these mugs respawn. I'm totally not looking it up right now. Probably should have done this before, but that's okay. Duh. Oh, come on. I gotta... Finally. Ah, stupid Capital One ad. That is 15 seconds. You really think I'm going to give you ad revenue for 15 seconds with no option to skip? Okay. So it seems like there's a few around this shrine. So let's go take a look. I'm tired as hell. This is a shrine that I didn't even do remotely correctly. I was supposed to follow the statues, instead I just flew down. Is it gonna jump out the sand? Oh, it's just lying there. Okay, you know what? I really should have gone to the ferry to see what else I need. Or at least how many of these tails I need. I only gotten 3 so far, so there's no way that I have remotely enough. So there's maybe would be more if I just keep going around this direction. So now I'm shiny hunting Kartana. You know, it's annoying because of how fast it is. But it's still easy as long as you have a fire type. So I need to go this direction. Oh, it's right here. Okay, let's see. This sensor might be picking up another. There we go. Hey, I know you're playing Valorant. You only came to say hi. That's fine. Is that a chest over there? No, that... What is that? Oh, that's just a rock. I thought I saw a chest there. When it didn't glow, I thought it was like a treasure Octorok. Okay. Another one. Hey, you were just picking up another. Where? Where? I don't see it. So let me think, what else do I have to talk about? So I thought about talking about this, and I thought about, you know, remember when I said I got my tooth filled out, my cavity? So I realized just how much of a good thing it was that I got it filled out as fast as I did. Because had I actually waited way too long again, to the point it was too late, and this tooth shattered because it rotted way too much, then that's it for that spot. I don't get a second chance like I did as a kid, where the adult teeth would just grow in. What makes it worse is this is a baby tooth, and adult teeth would never grow in that spot. So had I waited and this tooth shattered, this baby tooth shattered, then that would have been it for, unless I got a fake tooth planted there. Had I done that, I would have a gap right there. So I'm really glad I actually got it done as quick as I did. Let me guess, is it up on the walls or are these pillars? No, it's not. It's over here. And how do you expect me to... You better be up here. Come on. There's a main topic I want to talk about tonight. Oh, you're right here. And you're stuttering. Is it that cold up here? Are you that cold? Oh, I thought I killed you. That you're shivering? Any more around here? No, there is not. You see? You see my drift? One goes to the left and one goes up. So I'm gonna go to the ferry, see how many of these I actually need. I only got, what, 5, 6? I told you I had topics I wanted to talk about, but right now I can't remember them. So another reason I didn't play this for a while, because the weather was really bad lately. Like on my end, it was thunderstorming for a couple, well, not a couple days in a row, but a few days. I think it was 2 nights ago. 2 nights ago that delayed me even further from playing my other games, which would lead me to playing this. 2 nights ago, there was a really, really big thunderstorm that lasted the whole night. And I didn't want to risk it. I didn't want to risk playing and halfway recording that the power cuts out. I didn't want that. Nah, I'll just stick with the 5-shot for now. What? What happened? Maybe this controller's more broken than I thought. Wow, clean 54,800. Is the other one here too? Okay, this got slow-mo. Hey! Hey! Being able to see would help. Oh, another purple! Alright, we got 800 right now. Let's see how much we get. We got 129. Because we went from 800 to 929. So that's pretty good. Let's take a look. Yeah. I need 15 of these ones total. So, had I actually done it, I would have been able to upgrade all those today. Wow, I have exactly 10. I have exactly enough to do 1. So I think I need at least 20 more. Is there a place I can buy it? For real? No, I still need... Oh, I still need 30 more. Because I need 5 to upgrade these two. And then 10 to upgrade them after. I could have upgraded one of the helms, but I'll do that later. There's not like a place in Gerudo Town I could buy some tails at? I don't think one of these general stores would. Oh boy. I need 30 of these. Is there honestly not a place I could buy them? Ooh, it says one nearby. Wait, I need my trusty sand boots. And it's hot, too. It's actually getting cold outside. Oh, that's right. That's something else I wanted to mention. It's getting cold outside. It's turning fall. It's turning autumn. Because it's September now, so summer's over. Summer's done. No longer is there going to be heat waves. Well, it could be. If, you know, climate change, whatever. Ah! I was heading straight forward. Forward? I was heading straight for it. And just disappeared. Don't you dare disappear on me again. What the? You? I need 30 of these guys. There's a place I know that could have a few. But only a few, not nearly enough to where I need it. I was about to go to Gerudo Town to see if I could buy some. You know, maybe that the bazaar would have it. Over here. Maybe on my way there I'll find some lizards. You think Lizalfos and actual lizards are peaceful together? Are Lizalfos savages and eat lizards? Like if I get a hightail lizard or a hardy lizard. So that's 2 out of 30. What percent is that? As if that matters. I was wondering if that sound was from a headset or outside. But yeah, I like the cold weather. I definitely much prefer it to the heat. Any place I can buy some here? Why does this music remind me of the Bamboo Island? Well, no, you have regular tails. Guess I'm on my own. Is Peter about to make me swing at a bamboo? Here, talking ass. But yeah, I can't wait for winter. Because lately, there's been so many insects I have to deal with, so many spiders. Luckily, I haven't seen a centipede in a while. Watch me jinx it. Immediately. Ooh, hello, you're yellow. I don't know why I did that. I just felt like doing that. Hey, 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 give me... Hey! That shield is mine. Give me my shield back. Do I damage my own shield because I hit it while someone else had it? Wow. All that space for a single rupee? I don't want that shit. Oh, I see it. How many does that make now? 4? No, 3. I wish it was 4. So let me talk about the main topic that I want to talk about. And that is that this past Wednesday, Marvel's What If dropped episode 5, I think. And it was the zombies episode. I was so excited to watch this one. I was going to stay up till 3 a.m. to watch it because it drops at 3 a.m. for me. But that night, I was just way too exhausted. So, you know, I just had to go to bed. It's up there again, isn't it? And you know me, I'm a big Walking Dead fan. So when they were doing Marvel Zombies, you know I was excited for that. And then I come to find out, because I didn't know this prior, that Robert Kirkman, you know, the writer of the Walking Dead comic, wrote the Marvel Zombies. Great. Oh, great. Oh, great. I have to climb up all this again. So I get to see more work from the beautiful, chaotic mind that is Robert Kirkman's. Where, damn it? Where? I have to be above it. Oh, I see it. And there's a shield up there for some reason. I didn't expect to one-shot it. Oh, jeez. These things are like pests on a wall. I've been dealing with these things for... dealing with way too much of these things. Did I even get a tail for that? No, I didn't. That's only 4. There's an entire camp over here. Is there a yellow one among you? Is there a yellow one? No, I see a bunch of silver ones. Ah, you're meaningless to me. Alright, time for me to warp away. I'll just warp here. Jeez, I didn't expect I need 30 of them. Hopefully, I doubt it, but hopefully I'll get them all before tonight ends. I also need to go back to Beetle, see if he has anything new. I am not going to grind them off screen. I will get all of them on screen. Well, Marvel's What If Zombies. What an interesting story. Me and some people who I met online, we were talking the hell out of this episode. Because it raises more questions than it gives answers, especially with that ending. I'm not going to say spoilers, because you already know what's going to happen. Ooh, thank you for showing up. Yo, this is great. A Yiga and 2 lizards. Lizalfos, I should say. Because this Yiga will drop money. That was actually a terrible shot, but I still got it. Oh no, you're not yellow. I think that one's yellow. Is that 5 now? No, that's 6. Well, we're just gonna be doing this all night until I get 30 of them. Can you imagine running in the hot desert heat? You know me, when it gets too hot, I try to move as little as possible to avoid building up any more body heat. Also to attempt to cool down, because I hate the heat. You are not about to use discharge. Do no damn shockwave on my ass. I didn't expect yellowtails to be so rare. Anyways, so yeah, maybe I was talking with some of these people, and I was like, you know how much this episode alone implicates or implies that happened in the past because of continuity? So I'm gonna based off memory, try to somewhat break down what happens in this episode and stuff that I picked up on. So something I picked up on right away, you know, after Bruce Banner, you know, got bifrosted back to Earth and landed in the Sanctum. You know, right after that scene when the Black Order arrived, the portals open. It was Tony, Strange, and Wong. The one thing I picked up on right away was, so Undead Avengers was able to take down the Black Order with ease, but while they were alive, they had a little more trouble. Because, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, in people's breakdown, they say that the zombies had intent to kill. While in the live-action film, they just tried to protect the Time Stone. Which, by the way, the Time Stone continuity is very questionable. So, because Zombie Strange still had it, Ebony Maw never got Strange to Titan. So how did Zombie Thanos at the end get his hands on the Time Stone? Unless, you know, he never heard back from Ebony Maw because he died. So he went to New York himself to pick up the Eye of Agamotto. If it's all the way up there, I'm not going for it. Mostly because I don't have a Rivali's Gale. Alright, time to warp somewhere else again. I'll warp around here, because I saw there was some over here. At least leading up to the desert. Slowly but surely, we're making progress. Trying to think what else happened in the episode. So the one thing that I really want to talk about and break down is, and like I just can't forgive the Avengers for doing this, and that is the scene where the Avengers show up in their quad jet to the Golden Gate Bridge to fight the horde of zombies, and I'm like, how idiotic is that? How stupid can you be? You doing this was suicide. That was a death mission. Because first of all, the Watcher said, well, at least this episode confirms, Ant-Man and the Wasp takes place 2 weeks before Infinity War. Of course, not the post-credit scene. But yeah, the Watcher said that within 24 hours, the entire Pacific Northeast was infected. First of all, that's unlikely. Within a day is unlikely. You know, there would be riots, there would be chaos and hysteria in the streets of cities. Yes, it spreads fast, but not entire Pacific Northwest in a day fast. That alone takes a few weeks. And this episode is 2 weeks after the initial outbreak, where it seems like the entire world is infected. It really be up there. Like, they really want me to go up there. So first of all, yeah, within 24 hours is very unlikely. But because this zombie is, like, the way this zombie spreads, the zombie virus, I should say, spreads, looks way different from The Walking Dead. It seems like, you know, in The Walking Dead, when you die, it takes a little bit of time for you to reanimate. It looks like in the context of this Marvel What If episode, like, once you get bit, or once you get infected, aside from Hope, or once you die from the infection, you seem to come back right away. So that could explain why it spreads so fast. But anyways, aside from all that stuff that's unrealistic, is the Lizalfo somewhere down there, or am I actually climbing up to it? So the Avengers, you know, Captain America, Iron Man, Black Panther, Black Widow, and Hawkeye, them going into Quadjet to, or is that the Quinjet? One of the two. Maybe it's a Quinjet. Them going in the Quinjet to the Golden Gate Bridge that is absolutely filled. How idiotic do you have to be? That is a death sentence right there. Like, what'd you expect? You were gonna wipe out the entire bridge filled with zombies? No, you was not about to do that. You was gonna die is what was gonna happen. It was just the 5 of them with no backup. Of course, at the time, like, he said within 24 hours. Then again, that scene might not take place a day after the outbreak. It could take place a few days after, you know, when the Avengers could form a plan. But what an idiotic plan. Okay, what am I doing? So Cap getting bit in the neck by a tiny Hank Pym was pretty unlucky. That alone was, like, super unlucky. But anyways, like, what were they gonna do? Widow and Hawkeye were eventually gonna run out of arsenal. Black Widow, you know, she would run out of bullets. Hawkeye would run out of arrows. And even if they ran out and they used some melee weapons, like Black Widow's batons, and Hawkeye's staff, like his bow can turn into a staff, what's that gonna do against a horde of zombies that are swarming you and piling on? The numbers are growing and you're being surrounded. What's that gonna do? Like, why would you bring Widow and Hawkeye to that fight, first of all? Yes, they could help, but ultimately they would have they're doomed. They are screwed. Captain America, yes, he could take down a few, but eventually there's, like, they were all surrounded. Eventually, you know, he would be surrounded had he not been bit right away. He would be surrounded. It would be too much for him to take on, and eventually he'll just get piled on and he would have been taken out. In terms of Iron Man, he could have flown away the moment he got too swarmed. But he didn't. Unfortunately, he got piled on. And because of the nanotech suit, I trust that it's pretty stable, but even too much force, his nanosuit would come apart and he'd be vulnerable underneath. The only person with a good chance to survive, had Vision not picked him up, was Black Panther. Because of the vibranium suit, it's less indestructible. Like, imagine if the zombies kept on piling up on Black Panther. Like, all that weight and pressure would just pile on onto his suit, and it'd eventually be too much. And he'd be dead anyways. But in terms of, you know, the zombies clawing and biting at him, the suit would hold up. So Black Panther technically had the best chance. But I just can't believe that they made such an idiotic plan. The 5 of them would show up in the middle of a swarm, of a horde. And they just start fighting. See, what they should have done, Tony Stark should have never even been there. He should not have been on the front lines. He should have stayed back. He should have hid somewhere safe and began working on a cure. You know, Tony Stark being one of the smartest minds in the world, that's what he should have done. He should not have been fighting. He should have been solving. The man solved time travel. He could have solved this with enough time and resources. If this happened, if Tony Stark, Bruce Banner, and Shuri all were safely together with enough time, they could have came up with a cure. Maybe if Peter Parker was with them, like that would have been helpful. That would have helped. But had the 3 of them been together, they could have came up with a cure. How many is that now? 11. All right, so we're over a third there. What else? Yeah, Tony should have never been there. He died so fast, like, it was such a shame. Like, he never should have been there. He should have been somewhere safe and trying to fix this. I still can't get over how idiotic that plan was. Well, what was your plan? Just show up in the middle of a horde and just begin taking them out until, you know, you got all of them? Like, that was so stupid. Like, I just can't forgive that scene. It was so idiotic for the Avengers to actually do that. But after I saw that scene and I started thinking, I'm like, you know how much this scene alone implies? It implies that Tony called Steve. They had to put aside their differences to solve this freaking zombie apocalypse crisis. What is that? Is that a treasure chest? It is. It implies that Steve, you know, he shaved his beard and got his suit and shield from who knows where. Is there a Korok on under that rock? I bet there is. It implies that they went to Wakanda and picked up Black Panther. It implies they went to Clint's farm and picked up a retired Hawkeye. We don't know what happened to Falcon because he wasn't there. Well, actually, we do know what happened. He died. But we don't know where he was at that moment. This looks like that Mario Odyssey moment in the beach area. Trying to think. So, the only person with any actual knowledge to survive the zombie apocalypse was, in fact, Peter. Peter is someone you want with you if a zombie apocalypse happens. Like, he'll know how to survive. Obviously, you stay away from big cities. Because at the beginning of the outbreak, there's going to be riots, there's going to be looting, there's going to be a lot of chaos. And amongst that, it's gonna spread. Because of how highly populated big cities are, once the cities fall, it's gonna be a lot of them swarming the cities, what remains of the city. So you don't want to be in big cities. You want to be in less populated, big open areas. I think. Well, I say I think because I'm trying to think of how to explain the locations. Oh, I thought that was another one. That's just a sand seal. No, this direction. I'm back here again. So keep going this direction. I see it. What else? What else? What else? You know, it's really convenient that the zombie Avengers just happened to be where they were at and where they were going. They were at the subway station place. I forget the name. It was a place from the first Avengers. They were there, and it just so happens that zombie Falcon, Hawkeye, and Captain America were all just waiting there. You know, I'm trying to think. If this stuff ever happens, you want to keep as many resources and advantages as you can. Happy had Tony's wrist blaster thing from Civil War. Once Happy died and turned, Sharon Carter took it, and then once she died, it just kind of disappeared. Assuming it didn't get destroyed and it was just lost and they just forgot to pick it up. Had they gotten that, someone powerless and defenseless, someone like Kurt, could have used that. He really could have used that. Give him something to arm himself with. You know what someone should have done? Now, it's questionable if this would have worked, because, you know, what we hear in Iron Man 3. But once Zombie Tony was dead, like his head got decapitated, someone should have taken his arc reactor and his nanotech suit. Someone should have taken that. Now, the issue with that is, in Iron Man 3, Tony said all his suits are tailored to him. So maybe it wouldn't have worked on anyone else. Well, it worked on Pepper, but that was a special case. Yellow? Any yellows among you? No? But there was a deleted Infinity War concept, not really a scene because they never really filmed it, but a deleted concept where Iron Man and Doctor Strange kind of swap places. Tony would get the cloak of levitation, and Doctor Strange would get the nanotech suit, implying it would work for Doctor Strange. So kind of hinting it would work for other people, but that's a deleted scene or a scrapped concept. So you can't really call that as canon. What else? What else? What else? Man, it really sucks that Vision went bad. Kinda. Like, he lured people to their deaths, but he found a cure. He's an android, so he might not care as much, you know, to save humans. But he still would care in some sense. But, you know, had Vision actually fully dedicated to finding a cure and actually distributing it, if he went to Wakanda with the Mind Stone and had Zombie Thanos not been there, then they really very well could have saved the whole world. At least confirms that, yes, Vision would not be able to survive without the Mind Stone had it not been specially removed by Shuri. So, you know, just yanking the Mind Stone out of Vision's head just like that. Yes, would have killed Vision. You're not yellow. You're yellow. Are you another yellow? No, you're a silver one. Well, I already got you half. Oh boy, I can't damage you anymore. I don't want my sword to have to recharge. The old-fashioned way, the long way. Nice. So I'm out of here. You know what? Before I do that, I'm gonna go to Beetle and buy his shit. I really loved the zombie Captain America scene. You know, you can tell it hurt Bucky a lot. Like his pal, his best friend, seeing him dead like that, but having to still fight him and put him down. And I really love that after, you know, he threw the shield and kind of cut Steve in half. I really love that he took the shield. Not only is that a smart tactical play, you know, keeping as many weapons on you as you can, but it's just so fitting. You know, since Falcon died, the only person left actually worthy, somewhat, like, quote-unquote worthy, to hold Cap's shield is Bucky. And what a situation, too. I think I need one more from Beetle, like one more or two more from Beetle, and I can fully upgrade the rest that I need. I hope. What else happened in the episode? So Bruce Banner never warned them or warned anyone about Thanos. Because he was, you know, kind of distracted. Kind of occupied. So the Avengers flying to Wakanda at the end, they had no idea that a zombie Thanos was waiting for them. Especially holding the 6 Infinity Stones. Well, 5 out of 6 stones. So yeah, they're kind of screwed when they arrive. They don't know it, but they're just flat out bringing the final stone to a zombie Thanos. Who, you know, is arguably more dangerous than the alive Thanos, wielding all 6 stones. Oh, I was waiting for some sort of text to happen. Anyways, now I will go charge my sword. What else happened? What else? What else? You know, the Watcher was very right not to interfere with this universe. Because had he did, and he unintentionally brought the zombie virus to another timeline, he would have doomed another timeline. So he was very right not to interfere at all with this timeline. It's actually incredible that these guys didn't think about, you know, in terms of survival, finding food, resources, nourishments, shelter, supplies, like all the typical stuff you would need. Oh, of course. At least I saved. At least I saved the game, so there's that. It's a good thing I saved too. So the end. I wanna ask this: how exactly did Thanos die? Especially if he was holding what looks like 5 of the stones at the time. Like, say he had all 5 as of him dying. How did he die? He could have, had used the stones to protect himself, to teleport away. How the hell did he die? And it looks like a pretty good chunk of flesh was taken off of him. Anyway, so I also wanted to mention this. Like, someone I was talking to brought up this good point. After I mentioned this part, so I was like, like long zombie teeth biting down and actually ripping off Cull Obsidian's skin is pretty unlikely. And then he said, yeah, especially since it couldn't penetrate the Hulk skin. And I'm like, that's a really good point. So then how did Thanos get ripped apart? If all that work had to be done for a drop of blood, how did, simply biting him? Well, of course, if he gets bit and there's an open flesh wound, and he gets infected, then of course he's done for. But I don't expect simply biting Thanos would be able to penetrate that skin of his. So anyways, what exactly would be the plan for Zombie Thanos if he gets the 6th stone and snaps? Would he fix everyone? That's unlikely. Bring everyone back to life. That's unlikely. Would he bring in more lives to eat? That seems more likely. Or would he snap to make every being in the universe a zombie, like everyone's infected? That would make sense, but then again, you have to also consider if he does that, then there'd be no more food for the zombies to eat. They're not suddenly gonna go vegan and eat all the vegetables and plants. They crave flesh. They crave meat. So if every single living being in the universe gets turned, then there'd be no more. Ooh, thank you. Thank you for showing up when you did. Are you yellow or are you red? I think you're red. Yeah, you are red. So how many does that make now? 19. So I just need 11 more. We're making good progress. That's what I like to see, some good progress. So it's kind of unlikely that 2 weeks after the apocalypse and the entire planet has been infected. Especially since it's not Walking Dead logic where everyone is infected right away. And if you die, then you come back. It's not that kind of logic. Or it's not how it works. And it seems like Marvel, you actually have to be infected flat out in order to, well, be infected in turn. So unless someone boarded a plane, was scratched, or cut like Hope was, and they didn't know and they died, came back, and that's how it went to other countries. But still, it wouldn't spread that fast. Even the current pandemic we're living in, that took a while to spread to the entire world, initially too. I mean, sure, 2 weeks is a seeable timeline, but I would say it takes more time than that. You know, seeing this episode really has made me notice that, well, of course this is going to be the case, but every what if so far, like every new branch reality and every Nexus event, was caused by an Avengers character, or someone in the Avengers characters sort of roster. And of course that makes sense. Like, you're not gonna see the Watcher narrate some random civilian be like, and he was late for work, and that's how this Nexus event happened, which caused this brand new reality. The end. Of course, the actions of Avengers characters are gonna cause way bigger Nexus events. That footprint just appeared out of nowhere. I didn't mean to swat it like a baseball. And to just cut down the cactus. I shot those pretty far too. Logically, Link can't just like reach out his hand and just like pluck them off the cactus. Like, it got me thinking of every random powerless civilian character that they could have thrown into this zombies surviving group of this group of survivors. They chose Kurt, and I'm like, it's kind of convenient that so far every what if we've seen somehow led to characters that we know all coming together for one reason or another. Like, you're not gonna see a random civilian with the group of Avengers surviving the zombie apocalypse. Like, Kurt is gonna be the best we're gonna get to that, only because he was in Ant-Man. Like, he was one of the characters in Ant-Man. Like, we're not gonna see them make up a whole new character, a random civilian, to be on an episode for whatever reason, and play a substantial role. I love the actor, by the way, but I don't love. But I really like the actor, like the actor that played Kurt, David something. I can't ever remember, nor know how to pronounce his last name. It's a really long last name. You know, I just saw him on Flash season 7 as Abracadabra. I saw him as Polka Dot Man in James Gunn's Suicide Squad, and now he came back to voice Kurt, which I totally wasn't expecting. Shoo, you, why are you running in circles? Run away!
It is my pleasure.
You fool! Why would you just run in circles? Why would you run back and forth? Run away! Run to safety! Ha! I threw it back at him. Only I did a not backflip. I did a spin attack. I owe you my life. I can't thank you enough. You wait. Tough nutcake. Wasn't there something else I wanted to mention about the episode? So how many tails is that? 24, so I only need 6 more. I see you. Is that a Korok up there? What else? What else? What else? Do I have this Korok up here? No, I don't. Wow, really? That's it? Link has 1 foot on the edge. Like, actually 1 foot standing on the platform. So of course I'm passionate about zombie stuff because I watched The Walking Dead. You know, what's actually funny, like the way I discovered The Walking Dead show, one night, I just wanted to find a zombie show to watch, so I searched up zombie show, and that's how I discovered The Walking Dead. So I looked it up, I looked up episode 1, and I started watching. While I was watching, like when I started, it was like when season 3 was airing, but I didn't catch up in time. Like, by the time I caught up, it was like season 4 on TV. So I was able to catch season 4 on TV. So I was really excited when, you know, it was a cliffhanger in season 5. So I started watching around when season 3 was. I think that was like 2013. Is that one over there? I think that's a red one then. Or not. But yeah, watching this episode and watching any zombie stuff, I can only interpret what's the best course of action to do in that scenario. Obviously, if it ever happens in real life, when you're in the moment, it's way different. In the moment, you panic. You're put on the spot. It's harder to make decisions. What I don't want to happen, if the zombie apocalypse ever happens, for real, is I don't want people to look at me to be the leader and for all the answers, like all the directions. I don't think anyone will. Just because I watch a TV show. But people might actually do that. Excuse me. Like, people may look up to me like, yo, you watch the show, you know what to do to survive, what should we do? Where should we go? Like, if that happens, if you're in charge, like, you give orders for what you think is best. I just saw spit come out. Like, if you're giving orders and that decision unfortunately leads to someone getting killed, then unfortunately you may feel like that's on you. And I don't want that. Like, if the zombie apocalypse happens and people look to me for guidance and directions, and I give something that leads to their death, I don't want that to be on my conscience. I don't want to feel responsible for that, regardless of if it is my responsibility or not. I would feel responsible regardless. A lot of people, my friends especially, they always say shut up, it's impossible, okay? The zombie apocalypse is impossible. I keep on saying to them, you know, but what if? They're like, it's impossible. But I'm like, what if? They're like, it's impossible. I'm like, do you not understand what if means? Hey, look, a Korok ring. Do I have this one yet? No, I don't. There's a missing spot right here. By the way, how many do I need left? I need one more. So after I get this Korok, only need one more, then I'm done. Can't believe I actually did 30 tonight. Yo, please. Yo, relax. This thing is halfway into attacking me. Oh yeah, I saw that in one of the Breath of the Wild detail things. Lizalfos will try to spit water at you, but because this thing is dead, or undead, it kind of can. Kind of cool, anyways. I kind of never noticed that. What, these things right here? Wow, ew, there's 3 of them. It's gross how they just lie on the wall. Oh, I got 2 of them. Good. None of them gave me a tail, though. So, I can't go up. Guess I'm climbing. Guess I'm enduring the cold. I would rather freeze to death than burn to death. I've said that multiple times, but that's just me. Because I hate the cold. I mean, I hate the heat, and I prefer the cold. Bring on winter! I can't wait. Where's this thing at, huh? There we go. I doubt I could sneak strike this thing. The wolves kind of gave away my position. Or my presence. Alright, that should be 30 of them. You know what, I'll get one more, just to say I have them. Because if I use up all 30, that means I'll have 0 in my inventory. I'd like at least 1. So 1 more as a bonus. Up there, maybe? Ah, I see it. But yeah, I hated that ending for What If. Like, it made me want so much more. I want to see them fight Thanos, zombie Thanos with the stones. They'd be royally screwed, but still, I want to see it. Alright, let's go upgrading. You know what? Since I'm already here at the desert, I'll go to this one. Look, I wanted to see that. I wanted to see a zombie Thanos fight, or at least the zombie Thanos getting the stone and seeing what he'll do with it. I'm kind of amazed that the virus actually affects aliens. Like, whatever race, I don't remember what race they are. Whatever race Ebony Maw, Call Obsidian are. Thanos is a Titan. I'm amazed the virus affects Titans. Because there are some diseases that just don't affect some animals. Like in The Walking Dead, you see dog eat rotting flesh all the time from walkers. And he's not affected. He's not turning. He's not dying from it, so some just don't affect animals. You know, I was actually pitching this idea to some people, like, what if the TVA actually pruned this timeline? Oh, it actually seems like I needed some red tails. So what if the TVA actually pruned this timeline? Like, they got rid of what caused the Nexus event? That would have been zombie Janet Van Dyne. They sent a zombie Janet to the Void. Imagine that, and potentially infecting a bunch of Lokis. That is unless Elias devours, you know, zombie Janet. Which you can bet Elias won't be affected. A zombie Elias would be destructive. Someone, like, one of my boys that I met online, he was like, imagine a zombie alligator Loki. And that's when I threw out the card, like, I don't think he'll be affected. Like, you know, some viruses just, some diseases just don't affect some animals. Okay, so yeah, this is it. So I can upgrade this now. So I don't need any more smother wings. Aside from the fact of just having them in my inventory to show I have some. We're nearing the end, everybody. What about, yeah, I need, oh, 2 more. Well, that's not bad, I can go get those. But these ones. So I can upgrade, I should be able to upgrade, oh, never mind. Wait, what else do I need? I have the giant ancient cores, what else do I need? Wait, come back, show me. Star fragments, that's right. Yeah, next time we'll be grinding the hell out for some star fragments. Because I also need star fragments for these ones. I need 10 for each piece, I believe. So I need 10, 20, 30, 40. I could be wrong. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Oh my god. 91, 92, wait, 91, 92, and 93. And I have 3 of them. So before I ended tonight, I got a few more. Yo man, I just went in depth talking about the zombie what if episode. Wait, you just got here? I went into deep details about the zombies what if, because you know I'm passionate about that stuff. Breaking down the mistakes, breaking down what logically would happen. Part 2 zombies when? I really wish we would get that. I don't count on us ever getting that. Thanks a lot, Marvel. But I would love to see a part 2. Because I would really like to know what happens after. It's 3 a.m. Beatles is asleep. So, I'm gonna rest here. Where'd Beetle go? Where's Beetle? There you are. Season 2 has been confirmed, but it's not confirmed what the episodes are. If they're going to be new what-ifs or they're going to be continuations. Because we could see a continuation of the episode 2. Like, what happens after that when Ego actually got with Peter Quill. Wait, no. Or what happened at the end of episode 1. Agent Carter, or Captain Carter. Wait, no, I'll take all of these. Captain Carter with the, potentially the modern day Avengers. Could be a mix. I hope it's a mix. It'd be it's kind of weird for a show though. Like it's kind of it's kind of an anthology series. You know, so each episode tells their own disconnected story. And then season 2 continues on each disconnected story. So what was I talking about again? In terms of the zombies? You know, I've already said this before, but if it happens that me and my friends were together in a zombie apocalypse, I'd be sacrificed immediately because, unfortunately, I am the weakest link. I'm probably the slowest, I'm the dumbest. I bring no benefits to the team aside having knowledge from watching a TV show. They would not hesitate to sacrifice me if it means the whole group surviving. They would be like, yo, go check the hallways of this abandoned building. See if there's anything out there. Like, they throw me out there, lock the door, be like, alright, report back if you see anything. Like, they'll low-key force me to go out and take a look. And then, you know, once I'm dead, it's like, well, he's dead, so guess that means we're in danger. Guess that means there's danger ahead of us. I'm of course joking. We're definitely seeing a Captain Carter again, along with Dark Strange and T'Challa Star-Lord. Yeah, that was in the trailers. And Party Thor. We haven't seen Party Thor yet. That should be the next episode. Knowledge of what we shouldn't do. Yep, I heavily broke down the zombies episode. Like, you know, the fact that someone should have kept the pocket watch blaster that Tony had in Civil War, the one that Happy used. I was like, it kind of disappeared after Sharon died. So someone should have took that, assuming it didn't break. Someone like Kurt should have had that, because he was pretty powerless and unable to defend himself. And then I also mentioned, like, someone should have flat out taken the arc reactor off of dead Tony Stark's body. You know, give someone the nanotech Tony Stark, like, not Tony Stark, the nanotech Iron Man suit. I don't think taking the sling rings off of the sorcerers would matter, because nobody knows how to use them. Imagine if Bruce actually knew zombie Doctor Strange had the time stone on him. Like, if Bruce took that. And if he knew how to use it, though. Alright, before I end it, how long have I been going for? An hour and a half. I'll do a few. Yeah, I'll do a few. I'll just get a couple. No, I'll get a couple of star fragments. Because, oh my god, we got a lot to get next time. If I actually do need to get 90 of them. Holy jeez. Yo, Spider-Man 2. Right, thank you. You reminded me. That's what I forgot to talk about. So it looks like I'm low-key going to purchase a PS5 in 2023 when Spider-Man 2 comes out. If you're watching this in the future, yo, what's up, 2023 people? How's the new Spider-Man game? Is it fire? Yo, how's that Spider-Man Edition PS5? Because we all know that's coming out. So that's when I'm assuming I'm going to get a PS5. When they release another limited edition Spider-Man version. Because that's the entire reason I bought the PS4. You know, all they had to do was announce a red PS4, which is my favorite color. That was Spider-Man themed, my favorite superhero. And the simple 2 words, limited edition. You already sold me. Oh, look, a blood moon. So okay, this new one probably won't be red, because at the end of the at the end of the trailer, they implied Venom. So I'm assuming this is going to be a black PS5 with the white Spider-Man symbol on it. And I will pick that shit up right away. You know I will. I'll be getting the PS5 Slim. What do you mean Slim? The digital version? I'm going for the disc version.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
They straight up showed Venom, bro. Yeah, I know. I'm talking about the Did I say implied? Like, they implied Venom? Did I say that? Yeah, they straight up showed Venom. I think what I meant to bring up was at the end of the first game, they implied that Harry was going to be Venom instead of Eddie Brock. It's a change, you know. It's different. I'm not a big fan of it, but I haven't seen the story yet, so maybe they'll show me a very compelling story, which I'll love. But for now, I'm not a big fan of changes. Who exactly was that villain, by the way, that were fighting in the trailer? Was that Kraven? If it wasn't Kraven, then I don't recognize who this villain was. Like, who they were fighting. It wasn't someone like Prowler or Shocker. At least I don't think. Yeah, Kraven should be. Okay. I also love the way the new suit looks. Like the chest spider is a little slimmer, and the red is a little more darker. It looks more like a cherry red. I like it. The red's a little off for me. Like, cherry red just isn't my kind of red. But it does look better. It looks much cleaner. So if they actually announce a limited edition PS5, like Spider-Man PS5, I will be on that joint the first second. The moment the reveal trailer says limited edition Spider-Man PS5, I will be on the website immediately to hit pre-order. But we all know stupid bots and scalpers are going to claim it all. I will have it. Mark my words, I will have it. And a PC. You know, I actually haven't even played Miles Morales yet, because I don't have a PS5. Of course I was going to buy one eventually, but now that they announced this game, it looks like I'm buying one in 2023. LOL, the only reason I got a PS4 is because it went down to $250 with God of War and Spider-Man. Can't wait for the PS5 to get $350. Miles Morales is on PS4. Yeah, I know Miles Morales is on PS4. But you really think I'm going to play it, you know, with the PS4 graphics when I could wait for once I have a PS5 and play it on nice clean HD graphics? I'll wait. I'm a little too busy to look at that game anyways. Too many shows, too many other games. Where is a star fragment at? Hello? You might be thinking I'm doing nothing, but I'm waiting for the item to spawn. It's still full HD, but not as HD. It's not as high definition as the PS5. You know what I mean. I also don't like the Peter Parker redesign. I saw people say the original design didn't look like Peter, but looked fine to me. I don't like that they flat out made the new look based on Tom Holland, or kinda like based on Tom Holland. You prefer the old one too? Guess you're just used to it. So am I. Like, now seeing a totally different face have that voice, it just doesn't seem right. But I guess in the new PS5 game, like Spider-Man 2, they're going to follow with a new design, so technically the new design one is canon. Which, god damn it, Sony. He looks much younger too. Original design looked young to me as well. Alright, why is there no star fragments? I even did morning and then night. I should be doing this stuff correctly. Go to morning. I know he's not that old, but not babyface. I'm pretty sure he's like 23. Pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly, somewhere in the game, implied that he started being Spider-Man at the age of 15. And then Kingpin at the beginning said 8 years have passed. So that means he's at least 23. Hey, we still haven't finished Spectacular Spider-Man. You right. I'm honestly still waiting for you to let me know when are we gonna do that. Yo, one of our other friends, he actually just started watching, or not watching, but he started rewatching that too. Speaking of rewatching, I don't know why I did this, but the other night, as of me playing this, I actually rewatched the episode 1 of Bakugan for no reason. I was just browsing, and I just saw it, and I'm like, you know what? Screw it, I'll put it on. I need something as background noise. Man, that brings back memories. I really don't remember jack about this show. You know, speaking of YouTube, a couple days ago, I had this issue with my YouTube app where if I went to any channel's page, and then instead of being on the home page, like on my phone, I go to their videos tab, it said channel had no videos. I'm like, what the hell? I asked around, asked a couple people, like, is there a problem with YouTube on your end? Excuse me. And they told me, no, it's just you. I'm like, what the hell? I tried updating the YouTube app. I tried restarting my phone, because it was only on my phone, not on my computer or my laptop. And it still had that issue. I go to a channel, I go to videos, and it says no videos posted. So I'm like, what the hell? Ultimately, what had to happen for me to fix this was I had to delete the YouTube app and re-download it, and that solves it. Not even updating the app would fix it. Why is there no star fragments? Why you do this to me, game? I did it correctly. I went to morning and then night. Just gotta be patient. Sometimes you just gotta be patient. I'm just giving you guys a heads up. The next stream I do is all gonna be this. Like, the only thing left I need to actually grind and collect is star fragments, and that's what this is. So next time, it's gonna be all this. Just me sitting here with a screen that's hardly doing anything, and just waiting for the game to spawn this item. So just a fair warning for next time. Yeah, don't watch next time. I'm giving you a fair warning. Don't watch this next one. Unless you want to be here to chat. Don't watch the next boring ass stream. I'm just giving you a fair warning. Because next time it's going to be all this. You know, that's totally the opposite of what I should be doing. I should be, what's the word? Crap, what the hell's the word? I should be motivating you people to watch the next one. Like, yeah, come on, we're going to have a great time. We're just going to have a chill time. We're going to chat, have a relaxing time while, you know, we wait for the game to happen. It's like, nah, I know how people function these days. I know how people are. They want content. So I'm doing you guys the favor. I'm letting you guys know now. Don't watch the next one. Unless you're actually down, then by all means, go ahead. Why is there none spawning? I don't understand. Unless one spawned and I just don't see it. No, I don't see it. There should be a yellow light somewhere. There were other topics, I swear, I was going to talk about, but I can't remember. I recently purchased... I'm not proud of this purchase, by the way. I purchased... Oh, there we go, finally. That's what we're waiting for. And we need to do this potentially 90 times next time. Oh my god. What did I get myself into? I need to do this, say, 90 times in the next one. If you thought 30 yellow Lizalfos was bad this time, imagine me doing this 90 times next time. I could try to lighten the blow. I see your message there, by the way. I could try to lighten the blow by trying to figure out which of my amiibos actually gives me one of these, and I do the reset method. And this time, don't be lazy and actually do it each day. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So yeah, I'm not proud of this purchase, but I recently on Best Buy bought 6 packs of Animal Crossing amiibo cards. I'm not proud of this, but I did it anyways. New God of War, Thor Fat AF. You know what? You know what really entices me about that? The fact that he's voiced by Ryan Hurst. I'm gonna give you a second to... I'm not gonna explain it just yet. I'm gonna give you a second to figure out why I'm excited that Ryan Hurst is voicing Fat Thor. But yeah, so I purchased 6 packs of amiibo cards. I was going to purchase them a lot sooner and have more variety, but my lazy ass was too late. So by the time I actually came around to purchase, the other series were all out. So I only purchased I purchased 3 packs of Series 1 and 2. So I purchased 6 packs total. Had my ass been not lazy and did it sooner, I could have purchased some packs of Series 3, Series 4, and the Sanrio packs. Well, guess my ass has to wait for those again. That's what I get for being lazy. RIP computer? What happened? What, on my end or yours? The stream didn't crash, right? It didn't end? No, it says I'm still going. What happened? But yeah, Ryan Hurst, he played Beta on Walking Dead, one of the more insane and brutal villains. Oh, you keep spending money that could have been spent on a new computer. I have enough. Look, honestly, I have enough to afford a new computer. The only issue is, I don't know what to buy. I keep asking people for recommendations, but everyone keeps giving me different recommendations. Wow, what did I just say? Different recommendations, give different parts, different prices. I don't know what's good. I don't know which one to choose, because I know zero about computer parts. So everyone giving me different options, not like I know which one to tell apart. Not like I know what's good, what's bad, what's better. Like, I don't know what the difference is, so I don't know which one to pick out of all the options everyone keeps giving me. Buy a super laptop, buy a gaming laptop so you can use it in class. Boy, I already game in class. What you talking about? I don't know, I kind of would want a PC setup, because the laptop I have now kind of, already works fine. I've had this mug for 7 years now, 7, 8 years, and it still works fine. So I can still use my regular laptop, legit what you're seeing me stream off of right now. I can still use that laptop to do my work and stuff. And I just have a PC set up at home. That's what I would kind of prefer.
Mifa's grace is ready.
But if you have a desktop, you can't move around. You can't move around the house. That's not really a big deal. Like, yeah, I can see it being an issue with. You can't see it, but the room I'm currently sitting in has a pretty, well, bad PC setup, because this thing's like at least a decade old now. So it'd be kind of a hassle to, figure out how to hook up my computer to the monitors and not disturb that one. All that stuff, all that jazz. But that's stuff to deal with later on. I said I'm going to get a PS5 by 2023 if they release a Spider-Man skin. But, more than likely, I can almost guarantee this, I will get a new PC by that time. Before 2023 and that new potential Spider-Man PS5, I will have gotten a new PC by then. Hopefully. That's a long time away. 2023 is a long time away. Excuse me. Really should have brought some water in here with me. Alright, I'm gonna get this last star fragment, then I'm gonna call it a night. Alright, if you need a monitor, I'll sell you my old monitor. For how much, though? Anyways, Insomniac Games, they also They also announced a Wolverine game, which I'm curious about. Guardians of the Galaxy, that game, I don't really have much interest. $65 roughly? Sure. Sounds fair. What else? The Life is Strange game. I know a lot of people fell off of that franchise, but I'm still curious. I hate when games like that, like the 5 episodic games, 5 episodic video, like episode, 5 episodic part video games there. Like when you get another one in the franchise, in the series, it follows a whole new cast of characters. I hate it when it does that. Like the 4 Walking Dead games, not counting the Michonne one. Season 1 was following Lee, then Season 2 was Clementine. Okay, good so far. Then Season 3 threw in this random-ass Javi dude, and had Clementine as a character in that game. And then Season 4, the final season, we're back with Clementine. It's like, why did you make up a new character? Just make us follow Clementine the whole time. And that's what happened with Life is Strange. You know, Season 1, or the first game, we followed Max and Chloe. Then Season 2, we followed Daniel and the other guy, I can't even remember his name. Was it Nathan? I can't remember his name. Shoot, I really can't remember his name right now. And you know, fair enough. See, like the third game right now, True Colors, we're following this Alex character, but it's gonna have Chloe and Max in it. So I'm excited to see what happened with those characters ever since potentially the Storm. I assume it's following the timeline after the Storm. Like it can't follow the timeline where Chloe's dead. Also, buying a computer right now is kind of hard because oh my god! I hit the wrong button. I could have had fall damage. GPU prices are 4 times what they normally are. That's great. I love to hear it. Love to hear spending more money than I normally have to. Alright, so I'm going to go upgrade this helm. Burping so much, excuse me. Gonna go upgrade this helm, and then I'm gonna go to not KAKARIKO. I'm gonna go to Hatino, and then I'm gonna end it there. Honestly, just wait if you really want a desktop, probably. I went out for dinner tonight. I got a bowl of ramen. So, oh, turn that off, by the way. So I don't need to wash dishes afterwards, so I'm good. Man, getting to the compendium is so confusing. I still need to do this. The compendium. I'm so not looking forward to this. Wait, how do I turn off censor? What the hell? How do I do this again? There. I don't really use the compendium or the censor that often, so I don't really know how to use it that well. Laptop is mostly fine price-wise. Yeah, that's true. But the laptop I have currently is fine. Yeah, it's broken in some places, but it still functions fine. Okay, so next time, aside from upgrading this right now, so we have all these to upgrade. Don't I need one more dragon part for something? So after this, I'm gonna take a... Never mind, I'll just look right now. Is there anything else I need to upgrade that I'm just forgetting? Oh, I also need the dark armor set. That's right, I forgot about that. I didn't get that yet. Ah, here it is. Ice Keys. Crap. I didn't get this yet. Ah. So it looks like next time is gonna be Ice Keys plus more star fragments. So yeah, next time we're gonna try to upgrade this stuff as much as we can, and that last piece of pants. I just had a gut feeling there was one piece of clothing I was forgetting to do. Wait, what? What else can I enhance? Wait, no, come back. What else could I do? Oh, I can upgrade one of these. That's right. So what do I want to upgrade? There's going to be a lot of pieces of amber. I may as well go in order. We are... Oh, man. I thought we were getting close. Of course we are, with every step, but we still have a lot to do in terms of upgrading the armors. So it turns out I still need Ice Keese wings. I need like 90 star fragments. Hopefully not. But we all know I do. And we also need enough Mon to get the Dark Armor set. I already have the monster masks. Except the Lino one. What time is it in game? It's 3 a.m. You know what? You know what? Before I end it, let me go see Kilton real quick. It just passed midnight for me, by the way. It's now 12:02 a.m. After I'm done this, I'm going to chug a big glass of water because I've been talking for about 2 hours. My throat is dry. Alright, I don't need to wear these clothes anymore. I can get back to my regular outfit that I like the most. So Kilton over there. Hopefully this rain doesn't, you know, doesn't get in the way. We watching Spider-Man? Sure. I don't really have any other plans for tonight. So in terms of other shows that I'm currently watching right now, Legends of Tomorrow Season 6 just wrapped. So now the only things I have on Sundays are Walking Dead. Once Part 1 of Walking Dead Season 11 ends, I will have Fear the Walking Dead. And then it's Walking Dead World Beyond Season 2. They confirmed in a trailer that Jadis is back, which I'm excited for. Because that, you know, has CRM implications. Great, that spawns me all the way over here. Yo, Kilton! Do I have enough for Mon this time? Did you... What? Did we finish Invincible? Yes, we... Wait! Kilton! Open only at night. I don't want to set up... I don't want to go to the fire down there and come all the way back up here, so I'll just set up a fire. I already have my flame spear out anyways. I think my favorite characters in Invincible might be the Mauler twins. I currently have 305 Mon, so I don't need any of these. I don't have enough for this. Oh, okay, I already have these. That's good. But I don't have enough for these either. So what can I exchange for some Mon? Well, I don't really need these anymore, but that's not exactly worth it. 100 apiece? Well, I give all these and I'll have enough to purchase one of them. Yeah, I still need more dragon parts. I mean, I could give some. Yo, my boy, how hun it sound? So that's 800 Mon. So that gives me enough to purchase one of the well, something. I can maybe give another 100. Wow, that's only worth 2. I can make this, I can give 85 to give me a clean 100. What about some of these? Let me give 35 for now. And I'll give 67 of these. I don't want to give too many away. Even though there's really no other function for these. I'm just a hoarder. I want items. I like having things. I have 2,000, so let me see what I can buy. I can flat out buy the most expensive one right now and get it done with. Or I can buy 2 of these. What's 999 times 3? Calculator. 999 times 3 is 2. 2997. I could get 2997 and just purchase the 3 that I need and worry about the most expensive one later. Maybe I'll do that. I keep dragging this stream out. So I just need about 900... just 900 and change more. Fine, I'll give 50 of these. And I'll give 50 of these as well. Getting closer. 36 of these and 41 of the one next to it. Give me some clean numbers. Oh, come on! I just need like a handful of more mon. How much you want for one of these? I need 2997. So I need 34 more? Wow, 20 of these. I'll give you one of these. How about that? How about a balloon? How about, oh, just one. That ain't worth it. That'd be 12. That would drive me up to 95. I legit just need 2 more. Ah, math. You know what I joked about yesterday with some random guy in Discord? Like, Pokemon the game is about numbers and probability. So, you hear that, parents? Let your kids play Pokemon. Because it's a math game. Alright, aside from the dark helm, not dark helm, dark cap or whatever, that leaves me with 2 open spots. I have an idea to fill up one of them, but I really don't have plans for another. So, looks like we're going to have 1 open spot for a piece of armor. Unless I really want to go crazy and just experiment with something. I don't know, I'll think about it. Alright, I'm going to end this now. I've been on for, wow, 2 hours. It's one of the longer ones we've done in a while. 2 hours. Give me my Master Sword. I'm gonna go home. Gonna do some more shiny hunting after this. Drink a bunch of water. Make sure you're staying hydrated out there, people. Alright, I'm gonna refill my hearts. So I'm just gonna sleep till... It's like It's 9 in the afternoon. You know what, Link? You deserve some rest. You gotta sleep for over 12 hours. That's like almost 13. Wait. Is it 13? No. 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, 12? No, that's about 15 hours. 9 p.m. to noon. That's about 15 hours. Well, just under. He was slept at like 9:35. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm finished. I'll see you guys next time for a nice, long, boring stream. See you guys then. Hopefully it doesn't take me 2 weeks again.